Well, it is an election year for Governor Rick Snyder, and that was on full display during his 4th annual State of the State address tonight. Calling Michigan the comeback state several times during his address, the governor touted his successes in office, from job growth to investing more in education.
We have an opportunity to build a great Michigan today and for the future. It's about creating a land of opportunity.
If you listen to Republican Governor Rick Snyder tonight, it's a great time to be in Michigan. He touted a list of successes during his 4th State of the State address, including 220,000 private sector jobs added, 7th in the country for income growth, more people staying in Michigan for the first time since 2004, and that was just the start of his nearly hour-long address.
Michigan is the comeback state. We've come farther and faster than most any other state in the economic recovery since the beginning of the Great Recession.
Education was a big theme tonight, a $65 million investment in early childhood education to reduce the list of 29,000 unable to attend. He wants to add another $65 million in this budget. Also, $660 more per student for K through 12 education, the largest investment for any state in America.
We need to invest in our students to achieve student growth. It's critically important.
Violent crime is down in 4 of the most dangerous cities in Michigan, including Detroit. He barely touched on the bankruptcy in Detroit, saying he wanted to end it this year. He also thanked former Detroit Mayor Dave Bing and welcomed Mayor Mike Duggan. But immigration reform was a biggie.
If someone has the opportunity to come to our country legally, let's hold our arms open and say, come to Michigan. This is the place to be.
Lastly, he seemed most proud talking about Michigan's surplus dollars and why this big family of 10 million must decide together what we should do with it.
It goes to the point of making sure we're paying our pension liabilities, all those long-term liabilities. Where have we put off paying for things that we should have? Because it's not about a government that simply says, let's spend everything. And it's not about a government that simply says, let's do a tax cut for everything. It's about being a family and being smart.
The governor's speech, of course, is being met with some mixed reactions tonight. 7 Action News reporter Ronnie Dahl is in Lansing with that part of our coverage.
This was the 4th time the governor stood before lawmakers to deliver his report card on the state. So we asked them to weigh in. How do they think the governor did? Well, no surprise, some gave him high marks, others believe he failed.
I would actually give him an F.
Why?
Well, because I don't think he talked about anything of substance.
The governor, has been working very, very hard, and out of a grade of 10, he's right up there at about 9.5, 9 3/4.
I'll give the governor a C+. I mean, I think he delivered a very good speech.
As snow fell on the state capitol outside Thursday night, inside, a political chill was in the air. Detroit's Democratic leaders letting it be known they believe Snyder's speech fell short.
I wanted to hear about putting dollars squarely back in the pocketbooks of people that he took it from.
Sometime during the speech, I had to look down to see if I had on boots.
But the governor's speech, and even more importantly, his leadership, gets high marks from fellow Republicans.
Manufacturing in the state of Michigan has caught up with what we did in 2007. And so we're vastly improving on our production.
But is Michigan really ready to wear the title of the comeback state? And if so, at what cost?
We're going to get more jobs because automotive's coming back, but they're not better paying jobs. They're not better jobs.
But is the governor doing a good enough job to stay in office? That will be up to the voters to decide come Election Day. In Lansing, Ronnie Dahl, 7 Action News.